Hey guys, this is Gabe from CGRundertow, and today we have one of the best parts of my childhood. My family never really went to the ocean or the Great Lakes or anything like that, but for some reason this game stuck with me longer than pretty much anything on the N64. This is a perfect example of how to properly make a game to show off your machine's technical abilities, and who better to do such a thing than Nintendo, the best first-party game company of all time. This is Wave Race 64 for the Nintendo 64. Wave Race 64 is a jet ski racer, similar in style to, well, other wave racers, I guess? It's one of the most unique games available on the N64, which seems a little bit odd to me. How could racing jet skis be such a limited genre before? Honestly, what's more fun than being on a jet ski? So Wave Race 64 gives you a choice of a few different riders, each having their own jet ski that can be customized to fit your playstyle. There's a fair number of options to choose from, such as Championship, Time Travel, Stunt Mode, and Versus Mode, but the real attraction here is that Championship mode. This takes you across a variety of courses as you weave your way through buoys and around other racers in a 3-lap test of reflexes and skill. Nothing feels better than pulling ahead right as you get to the finish line. Controls in Wave Race 64 feel just about perfect. You aren't going to get as much control as you might in a car racing game, but that's the point. You're on water, so it should feel looser than asphalt. Most of your effort is going to be just getting past all the buoys and not crashing, but you'll also have to watch out for the other racers, who crash just as often as you do, maybe more so. Of course, some of the crashes can be caused by you as well. Get out of my way, I'm winning this thing. Now, the other modes in Wave Race 64 each bring something different to the table. Time trial is what it sounds like. You'll be trying to beat the computer's time as you race through a course by yourself. It's simple and it's addicting, the two most important things in any game mode. Versus mode is a lot of fun as well, although I've noticed over the years that there's usually a pretty big skill gap between new players and veterans. The last mode is Stunt, which to be honest was a little bit disappointing. Instead of being able to do a bunch of sweet tricks for points, most of your time is spent collecting rings on a course. This is really the only thing that bugged me about this game. Visually, Wave Race 64 may have been early, but it still features some outstanding 64-bit visuals. Character models look great, at least when they're moving, and water effects are some of the best on the N64. One little problem is a short viewing distance and some pop-up, but this is more of an issue with the N64's limited power than the game itself. Audio is also excellent, from the nice, lighthearted soundtrack to the voice of the dude that yells, "Wave Race!" at the beginning. It's just classic.
Wave Race!
Wave Race 64 is a classic game, and it really deserves to be remembered as such. When I go back into my N64 collection, there's a lot of games that just haven't aged that well. One of the exceptions to this is a game that is just as fun now as it was 15 years ago.
Second place, way to go.